Alright, morning everybody. I guess we're going to do the review video everybody's been asking for, so here we go. The review is on the SV300 case. And I said I'd give you guys one after a year I've owned it. And it's been 1 year. The tires are this thing's biggest downfall to me. The tires that are on it are made for working on hard surface, which is okay. Alright, now I'm going to give you guys the good, the bad, and the ugly. That was one of the bad. The back door ain't heavy enough build on these. I don't know why they went to this style over the louvered. They went right to this style. They went back to the louvered style, which was like on the 300. Another big complaint of mine on the 300s is right here. Is your side screens on your windows. And if a lot of you don't know, the reasons why CASE did this, went with a smaller screen than like on the older units, is the ROPS or your cab has been tested without them screens on there. They don't need them. And a lot of the reasons why they tested them without them on there is a lot of these machines you see over in Europe, not Europe, in the UK or overseas, a lot of these machines don't have the screens on the sides of them. I don't know why it is, but that's just the way it is over there. I prefer to have the old screens that were like on the side screens off of like a 90XT on here that can take some real beating from when you're doing land clearing operations. That's my personal opinion. The lights, I think I got a bracket from the old set that's been mangled. And when I mean mangled, I mean mangled. Here's one of your old light housings. And if you're curious, and you're going, okay, that was plastic. This has the demo package on it. I upgraded the housings from plastic to metal. This top part, I do not like how the lights are mounted on this machine at all. I think it's cheesy. I wish they'd have kept with the 90s, with like what the 90XTs had. It was a better design. We put a fall protector on it because it just ain't. Between this machine and the XT, there's things on it they should have left alone and left strong as heck. But there's things on this machine that I like, and there's things I don't like. And the lights are one of them. The fall protector, we did that because I had a Widowmaker come down on top of me and busted the plexi up top. Actually broke the glass up top. We changed it and put it back to we put the demo spec version of that on. This machine does have a demo door. If you guys look at the front of it, you see all the bolts. Demo doors, that's the way the glass is held in the door, is with bolts instead of a gasket. And my big question is the case is if you offer a demo door, why don't you offer a piece of glass, 3/4 inch Lexon for the little glass piece sitting there on your side? The cab, we'll get to in a second. I've already mentioned the back door. I don't like it. It's not heavy enough built. These right here, if you see in there and you see like that little trough, that builds up with brush and material. And if you've been clearing brush all day and those fill up, and then when you go to set your arms down, your arms won't go all the way down on the stops because you fill this in. And I've had that happen a few times. My personal opinion, I wish Case would have never put those on. All it does is make the machine look better. New Hollands don't have that on them. It's just a square cutout. I ain't gonna lift the cab today because I got to get on another project. I'll show this in a later video on that, but this is a lot better, more opened up. The 90 versus this machine, I'll show you how this machine has one hydraulic oil filter versus the 90, which is nice. I gotta remember where everything's at. I haven't been in this machine for about a week. Your battery is located right there, which I'll show you the access hole. Here's your hydraulic filter. Haven't changed one of them yet. It's getting due for its big oil change. Air filter. I don't like this style. I like the 90s XT's design a whole lot better. The fuel tank, jury's out on it. Hydraulic fill. I'm kind of happy and kind of glad they went with aluminum rad versus the brass one that was in the XTs. In my opinion, I think you got better cooling with the aluminums because they can dissipate heat better for longer days. I like right here a lot better when you're roading. You have the bigger you have a bigger light on the back. You have bigger red lights than on the Cat 90. The 90 had little bitty ones. I like the back of the machine because they give you two flood lamps instead of just one big one. This machine has high flow and has the option to run the power beyond for your attachments. And this is not a radial machine, this is a vertical machine. This thing lifts vertically instead of radially. Same, different style coupler, quick attach coupler, still hydraulic. And it's got the leather case seat, the lap bar I do not like in this machine as good as I did the 90s. The joist, your control levers. This is not the electric over hydraulic version that everybody is a fan of. This is the old mechanical style. If you guys would see this is one of the mechanical versions. It's got your electric over hydraulic auxiliary, which I'll get in and show you. I like how they split the throttles. And when I mean split the throttles, they gave you two throttle controls instead of just one. The entryway I do not like on this machine, which I'll show you here in a minute. I really don't like the entry point. and it's going to beep at me. You have your hand throttle, and down there you have your foot throttle. If you guys can see it. I don't like they moved the park brake button. They moved it from the left stick to the right stick, which I don't know why they did it, but park brake. I like the thumb wheel versus you run the auxiliaries with your feet, which is electric over hydraulic. And then you have your power beyond switch. There's one circuit, and then you have 2, 3, and then your power on, power off for your power for the power beyond to run your 3 other functions. And then there's your horn button. Everything in here is visible. Like, here's all your indicators. There's your hours and your water, your oil, water, and fuel indicator. And there's your idiot lights. It's getting stuffy in here. And then you have your heater, your AC and heat control, fan control, your AC on and off. I don't know, that's just a blank slot. This is the lock and unlock your quick attach. This is your rabbit indicator when you're in rabbit, and your switch is on these is right here. This is for your blinking light on top, which this machine don't have one. This is your self-leveling, which I don't like. It only goes one way, but we do use it. Now, this is a feature that my old machine didn't have. This is your high flow, and if you guys would look and say it says high flow, and then you got HP. I wish this machine had the HP high flow versus the standard high flow. This machine's like 40 gallon a minute at 3,000 psi. The powered high flow is like at 45 to 50 gallon a minute. I can't remember. And it'll boost like, what is it? I think 5,000 psi on these. I can't remember. But I know from the 90s they dropped it down from the 90XT's powered high flow. CASE offers two high flow options, even back on the 90s they did. Windshield wiper, and then here's your lights. And then on this side, on this joystick, if you guys can see the blue button, that's your comfort ride. There's the radio. It's okay. I'm not a big fan of that. Got plenty of room. I just don't like the lap bar in this machine. So, like I said, there's a lot of things on here I don't like, and a lot of things on here I do like. I'm gonna set you guys up here for a quick sec, or not. Your entry point, I don't know why CASE went to this, why they put the little window and then you got a little entry point. It makes it a pain in the butt to get in and out of. But yeah, like I said, this machine has 4 machines. This machine's pretty well fully loaded with all your accessories. Other than that, that's my review on it. I got my dislikes and my likes. Would I buy another one of these machines? Yes. Would I buy another 90XT? Yes. This does not have a Cummins motor. This has got the new motor, which I can't remember what the name of it is. Um, the turbo on this machine is about as big as my fist. I'm not kidding. This thing's got a baby turbo. But for power, this thing has oodles of power. And if you guys are wondering, if you guys are wondering why the tires are spaced away from the machine, this machine does have the track spacers on it already. I got Grouser's tracks. I got Grouser's when I bought this machine. It come with a set of Grouser's tracks. The tires are my limiting factor, so I'm not 100% sure how good the tracks are on this machine yet. As soon as them tracks fill full of mud, and then that lug pattern fills, this thing is completely useless. Because them tires are not meant to run on dirt and stuff. They're just meant to work on hard surface. But back to it. Like I said, I'm happy with this machine. There's some dislikes I don't like, and I'm gonna tell you guys straight up right now. All machines you get in, you have your likes, your dislikes. The reason, if you guys are wondering why I went back with a case, one, dealer support for this machine is amazing for me. And case, if I was going to buy another skid steer, I was looking at two different brands, Case and Bobcat. One, my closest Bobcat dealer is 2.5 hours over in the Missouri. My next nearest Bobcat dealer is 2.5 hours in Wichita. Then I have, when it comes to Case, I have a dealer that's down by Altamont, which is like 20 minutes from the house. Then I have, and if he can't get me parts, then I can go to my other Case dealer, which is in Joplin, Missouri, and he's a construction dealer, and he sells construction case equipment. And between either one, I can pretty well get about any parts that I'm ever going to need for this machine. So like I said, dealer support for this machine is fabulous. That's why I've always stuck with Case. And that's one thing. I can sit here and tell you guys how the good, the bad, and the uglies, and there's a lot of good with this machine. Good power. It's got the 2-speed. There's some dislikes, but you got to remember, guys, I didn't buy this machine brand new. I bought it with 800 hours on it, used. I'm the second owner of this unit. The first owner was a construction company, and if you guys ever found out, I say do not buy from construction. But I know this company, and then I talked to the owner of the company. They run a farming operation too. They bought this machine. They turned around and they bought this machine. They actually bought 6 machines total when they bought it. Nobody liked running this machine, so they sent it to the farm, spun some hours on it. It run a tree saw. Then they're like, okay, nobody liked it, so they traded in, bought a John Deere. And I haven't talked to him since, so I don't know how he's liking his Deere, but from what I've heard on John Deere's, when you're in rabbit, wheeled or tracked, you cannot turn on a dime. This thing can be in rabbit, and you can turn 360 degrees, and this thing won't stall. So, like I said, guys, that's the review on the Case. There's a lot of good. on these machines. Good hydraulic system, good power. So if you guys have any questions, leave them down in the comments section down below. Give me a like, rate, subscribe. Like I said, I'm going to try to produce more videos with this machine. But like I said, to replace the window, if you guys are curious, with the big scratches in the glass, that's $1,700 to replace this window. So when it gets really bad, I'll replace it. If this machine wouldn't have had that, we would have probably put it on, which would have cost us about $5,000. But I'm glad it had it. The reason why I said I want the demo window is because we do land clearing with this machine. We run a tree saw on this. We haven't had time to couple the clipper up to it yet. We've got plans to. Because I got some work I need to do with the shear anyway. And I got my new project that we just got finished. We haven't done a whole lot with this thing yet. We've just tinkered around with it. We built a bush hog for it. For doing some brush work. For cleaning up little shrubs and some places that I've been needing to bush hog, but I can't get the big 13 footer in. And I got plans that I want to put a mulcher on this machine, and I know it can run it. But like I said, stay tuned, guys. There's going to be more videos with this machine. So this video is getting a little long. Listen to me talk and ramble about it, but I'm pleased with my purchase so far. Ground clearance on this machine I do not like, and that's one thing I did not touch. Instead of having 12 inches like the 90, they reduced it to 7. But if you know how to run a machine, ground clearance ain't no big deal. So, like I said, if you guys got any questions on it, you want to know this and that, just let me know down in the comments. I'll try to reply to you guys. And sorry to the one that I can't remember your name, but sorry for the not getting the review video out sooner, but it's coming. And like I said, it's coming like as in I just did it. We've had a real hectic spring. Basically all of May we had nothing but rain. And June hit, and we just been running non-stop. So I gotta like I said, I'll get this posted for you guys. I'll show you a little bit of what we're gonna do today, and we'll go from there. So like I said, I'll catch y'all in the next one. Give me a like, rate, subscribe. Don't care, and I'll just catch y'all in the next one. Bye.